All right, hello. Good, just about evening. You were extremely early, Starfanger, especially on a day where I have now started at a time I almost never do. You were very quick, and like you said it, you even beat Stream Elements. Impressive. Let me... Okay, what's this called? I'm still sore from yesterday. But it was fun. Time for toxic awful teammates and Anubis. Please no Anubis. I looked in the first quartile of this year, right? So January to March. We had a... I don't know if you heard that as well. In this first quartile, so January to March, we had a 25% win rate on Anubis.
Yeah. Anubis is not good.
No, Anubis is not good, and we keep getting it. Not Ancient and Anubis. Why can't we just play Mirage and Inferno? With some nuke here and there. Maybe Dust every 10 games, you know?
Nah, Dust needs more.
I'm glad we can't play Office. But it's quite nice because today it was like 3:15, 3:20, right? My supervisor was like, "Hey, Nick, you're leaving earlier as well today," because the inbound section's probably gonna head out an hour earlier as well because they're quite far away from work. I was like, I don't know, because they don't keep track of my hours. They kind of just, you know, if I'm there the entire week, the entire day, then it's kind of fine. They don't care that much since, you know, I'm the intern. They're not too keen on tracking if I've been there exactly 40 hours or maybe 39 and a half, you know? And he was like, just leave at 3:30. It's fine. Because he asked, oh, what time would you be here until? I was like, around 4:10. He's like, just leave at 3:30. Because I would have a break there anyway, so it would only be 20-25 minutes until I leave after the break. So he was like, just go home, it's fine. So that's nice. Tariff wars have started. China put 34 tariff to all US export to China. Yes, I saw that earlier. They just matched their tariffs, right? Like... Isn't the only one that's going to heavily suffer from this? Not necessarily only one, but in the long term, isn't the US just gonna fuck itself over with all the tariffs? Like, everything they buy from outside of the country is more expensive, and no one wants to buy from them anymore because everyone's starting to match tariffs. Because wow, who could have expected that? You hit someone in the face and they hit you back. Wow. Yeah, the US consumers will suffer really bad. They'll see a 30% price hike and even more because for example, Nvidia chips, they're assembled in Thailand. Didn't they get like a 40 or 50% increase in tariffs as well? That's going to be directly translated into more expensive for consumers, so the government has more money. I bet they're going to be very happy with that there. EU less because we can just increase trade in EU and EU goes to trade talks with China alongside Vietnam. Yeah. Like, will get affected a bit, but not nearly as much as they are there. Yeah. I mean, they kind of just... Yeah. I don't know. They're going the isolationist route, you know? The route that Japan took for a while, and now the US is gonna do it. US is able to make those trades. Yeah. I know, right? The fact that the US can make China, South Korea, and Japan agree on something is insane. You know, the US does bring people together by singling themselves out. Clearly nobody there has been playing Hoi 4. Have they seen the debuffs that isolationism gives? Yeah, clearly not. Like, consumer goods skyrockets, you know? And the best part is, it's gonna be somewhat applicable in real life as well, because they will, you know, need a lot more shit to be produced in the country itself. Well, how was your day at work? What's this?
Boring.
No weird people coming in.
I don't think so today. Well, I think it was pretty simple today.
Yeah. You know, I feel like I think part of the reason why my supervisor sent me home early is because I had an online meeting with my school supervisor. And, you know, I was a little agitated after and during said conversation because I probably asked for direct feedback on like 17 different things, trying to get some kind of info out of him. But he told me to just refer to the rubric and think independently and then write down what I think is good. Even though, you know, yes, it differs for everyone, but he's going to grade it. So I want to write it in such a way that, you know, everything that he wants to see and hear is in the document. But he didn't answer any of that. Just kept telling me to refer to the rubric. Then after the entire ordeal, I'm not gonna go too into detail, but I went to look at the rubric. They always, I already knew that they use this word, research model, but they have in Dutch you have research and model, right? So you have research model, but in the Dutch way, they've for some reason decided at my school to merge the two words together, put an S in between, and then in Dutch it sounds okay, like it could be a word, but it's not. And they use that throughout the entire school site, like the one I can use, not for outsiders, but the entire school site. They use a word that doesn't exist. Then I click on the thing, the expand that. I'll get to your thingy in a second, by the way, Starfinger. And you click on the button to expand to see the more elaborate explanation of the word in the rubric. You click on it, there's maybe 15 words, and they still manage to have a spelling mistake.
Nice.
Like, I'm sorry, but first you have a made-up word, then you click on the elaboration of the word. Like, obviously, I know what it is, but
yeah,
it's not a word.
Cool.
And then this is higher education, and they can't write like the word stop and plum, which is literally just you know a plan made of steps. I don't know the correct proper term in English. It's just, you know, planning something out in several steps. But
yeah,
they wrote it down the way you say it. If you say it quickly in the dialect where I'm from, you don't pronounce the N in the middle of the word. Therefore, they did not write the N in the middle of the word. So they're writing just verbal Dutch instead of actual Dutch. Like, that's higher education, apparently. Yeah, I don't know.
They're just trying to be cool and fit in.
No, this is 100% a spelling mistake, because if you point that out to them, they get embarrassed about it, because, you know, they... Like, if you do that in a lesson, because I don't have anyone to contact from school, and why the fuck would I give a shit that they don't know how to do Dutch? Like, yeah.
I mean, I'd be pretty concerned if my school didn't know how to use my basic language.
Yeah. Action plan. Yeah, action plan. Yeah, kind of. I'm gonna look up what it says. Stop and go. A step-by-step plan. That's the direct translation. Kind of like a roadmap. You know, just a plan. Just a step-by-step plan. That. But the Dutch word they misspelled for that. Yeah, it's really impressive. But you love that the average MAGA voter is now like Intel and AMD have to build factories to US and they get jobs. How many MAGA voters have the skills to work at the chip factory? No, but you have to understand, Surfanger. You kick everyone that's not an American out of the country, you know? You don't let them inside of the country anymore. So you fire all of the Indian and Chinese and Japanese people that come to America to design the chips. You kick them out. Only have Americans work. You start pulling the factories to America, and you just do it. You know, who needs those people anyway? Yeah, I don't know, the stuff they're doing there, you know, it's just stupid. You can already... Did you see how much the S&P 500 absolutely tanked in the last couple of days, months? It's been like 3 months, and it's gone down by over 10%. Sorry, but car factories are not coming back to the US. No, it's too expensive. Yeah, it's minus 12% so far this year. With minus 11%, well, minus 10.6 in the past month, and in the past 5 days, minus 6.5%. Like, Chrysler is going bankrupt this year, most likely, and nobody in EU or Asia is buying Tesla. No, I mean, I have to say, quite a few people here do buy Teslas in the Netherlands. I don't know why you would. I see them quite a lot. But yeah, I don't know, you know. You know, it's not really my problem. In the short term, we'll probably feel some effect of it. I feel like in the long term, we probably won't notice too much. Yeah, it's like Steam and Epic Games, you know? With, in this case, America role-playing Epic Games and other launchers just shooting themselves in the foot and then being surprised that Steam is still standing. You ready to queue?
Yeah, I suppose so.
What do you mean, Faceit? I must run anti-cheat. It's open. Why did my... I know 100% for sure, I started my Faceit anti-cheat. Like, it's literally in my recent list still as well.
Well, clearly you didn't start it hard enough.
Apparently not, no. Maybe what it did is start, but then close itself. I think it had an update for me. I'm not too sure. Maybe it did that. I don't really care. Oh. Oh, my legs are so sore from yesterday, though.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. Not really doing more than... I think I maybe did sports 5 times in total in like the last 3 years. Like actually doing something. Maybe not even. Because I did a few of the parent-child evenings for my brother. Even though, you know, my parents should have, but they don't want to. But, you know, it's fine. Doesn't hurt. But apart from those, yeah, I don't think I've done much exercise. By the way, everyone in our team, apart from one guy, is on a 2-loss streak, and the guy that isn't is on a 6-loss streak.
So that's not bad event.
Yeah, so depending on when they had those losses, they might still be very salty if they were today.
It's trainer Anubis.
Anubis. Oh my god, how does this happen? How do we always get Anubis? US central bank is saying these tariffs might cause similar inflation in the US as COVID did. Hey, but according to Trump, COVID was Biden's fault, you know? He fucked up the economy, even though there was a pandemic. Second COVID and we'll have the rate crash 2.0. Yeah, you know, he's just trying to... I don't know. See, he's just trying to replicate the Great Depression, you know? Who doesn't want a repeat of the 1930s? Of people not being able to buy anything whatsoever.
Do you think I have enough time to go for a piss?
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
Let's see if I can run boost with this guy. Oh. Looking how Robert F. Kennedy is new health minister and anti-vaxxer. New COVID might be closer than you think in US. You're gonna laugh if polio comes back in the US. Yeah, who
No,
think...
see, perfect timing.
Yeah, see, I told you. But yeah, isn't it smart, Oxus, that the US have appointed an anti-vaxxer as their their minister of health?
Why?
Yeah, in this government they've got now, their new minister of health is an anti-vaxxer.
I mean, that sums up America pretty much, doesn't it?
Yeah. I know, right? Like, that is beyond stupid. Oh my
I
god.
can't tell you my thoughts about America because you're streaming and Twitch doesn't like honesty.
I mean, you can be honest, but you can bring it in a less extreme way.
But then I can't be honest, Nick.
You can tone down the honesty, you know?
Why do I have a P2000?
No, the entire loadout's changed. Oh, so we're playing Anubis with a new loadout.
Hello?
Hello.
Well, it should be fine after this round.
Why do we have to put up with these shit guns?
You say that, you're gonna get 4, and then switch forever. I don't mind the P2000. You know?
I do. I can't play with it.
Yippee.
One coming con.
2 outside B.
One in con. Two mid.
Outside
They're
B,
rotating mid.
outside B.
Mid with
One
bomb.
outside.
Mid with bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun that there's one outside of B.
Critical B split.
But no one called they were running away from B until I saw two people swinging me mid.
It's
It's a, it's a, it's a.
Yes, Zarfanger, it is Anubis. Because we can't play fun maps. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, okay.
I'm going back again. Nice.
Let them have so much space.
Yeah, all we do is full rotate. Like I was on mid and we had 4 people on B. Even though we've seen 2 people without a bomb. That's not even well played. That's we need to keep our eyes open and not fully rotate immediately. But our teammates didn't call that no one actually continued on to B. Like, I can understand it for you, because you're deaf. You can't hear them running away. But I'll assume our teammates aren't all 3 of them are deaf. Like...
No, I think... No, okay, I don't...
Top mid.
They're fast into A, at least one. I think, yeah, 2 fasting. At least 3 on A now.
Yeah, which was... Okay.
Jesus Christ, okay. I did not pay enough. I did not expect him to sit on top of those stairs when his teammate was jumping in front of him.
And Green is gonna bait this whole game. He was right next to us and just decided to sit in that corner.
Yeah. Well, I hope we get our loadouts back later, because you know, at some point I might like to try an A4. But I'm not allowed
yeah.
to. And I also don't have the power of my print stream with my Beagle now. See, but now I'm too poor for both. Now it's not just the M4 I'm missing, I'm also missing the AWP. But I'm too poor for both.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah. I'm even further away from a full print stream loadout.
One out, hello.
Blue is just going to sit next to me. One's still outside of me.
That's our con.
Okay.
B's gonna come con.
They naded the main on A.
Mid.
Just
Okay.
one's 10 HP pushing mid.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and say.
Yeah.
I timed it well, but he's better at aiming. The spidey sense tingled. I was like, I need to move a little bit to the right to throw him off, but I wasn't able to aim. He recently denied that he would block or ban vaccinations. However, if vaccines are working for somebody, I'm not going to take them away. People have the choice, and that choice ought to be informed by the best information. So they're pro-choice for vaccines. That has actually made an impact to other people, but don't you dare even think about abortion. Yeah, you know? That doesn't affect people.
Push it. I flash for you, mate.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Yeah, our teammates don't know how to walk with their knife out. It's like, oh, we push A and then blue just stands still in main. I did not aim there.
2 mid. 2 mid. Top mid.
I was behind a wall. So was he on my screen. How many ops are we gonna have? Fine, green come by 1. Blue is somehow able to block me from the front, left, and back at the same time, like an average War Thunder player. Yeah. You know, the more you think about it, the more CS and War Thunder have in common, you know, in terms of...
Do you think they picked up the AWP though?
I did not pay enough attention. They could have with timing, right? 1 peek and come.
Ah, no. The answer is yes.
It's fine.
That angle is actually horrible.
Oh, it's outside here. He was there already. Sure, thank you. I just hoped our teammates wouldn't go beyond standing next to me and try and get the actual thing covered off. But I mean, he traded, so...
Take aim for it, that yellow.
Oxus, he dropped.
Thank you.
I got shot and want to move back. Well, sucks to you. I use you as cover. Yeah. You know, the shots might have looked a little bit panicked, but I hit them, so... One minute.
I don't know what it is. This doesn't feel right. Oh, they all have like 100 ping. That's why.
Yeah. Three here. 3 here. What does he do? What?
1 mid. 1 mid.
Could be low.
One side.
You're dead mid.
No one mid. Purple.
I'm still smoked off candles.
Green's making noise.
One next to cams.
Terrorists win.
Can we eco, please?
Push A again, please.
Sure. Orange, can you eco with us, please? Oh, thank you.
Can you flash through the window from his side?
He has the best ball.
Outside the corner as well.
Heaven one.
Terrorists win.
Yeah, I don't know, Starfinger.
I don't like this. My AWP isn't where my AWP is.
Yeah, the enemies are able to just run around, hit shots, and kind of hard when they're deathmatching at 80 ping.
I've got you.
They boosted into window. They boosted onto mid, so there's at least one water. And he just peeks it. Oh my god, sniper tap.
Grenade out. Throwing fire.
Car bomber.
That's sliding from.
Yeah, they tried to do the sneaky boost that recently popped up on my Twitter feed. Guess who was already... I was just holding for a peek next to that wall, but then he just jumped in there. Like, okay, you know, that works.
Watch out. These boys have got a bit of an arsenal and they don't mind using it. Throwing fire.
Oh, well, sorry.
Incendiary out. Grenade. Throwing smoke. Laying
What's
down
I can do?
grenade out.
B push inside B.
And he timed it on the smoke.
We have 2 AVP and he...
Roger
I don't know.
Like, the enemies are running around tapping people. Meanwhile, blue is constantly looking at walls and spinning around. Like... Whenever he turns around, his crosshair placement is on the moon. Planting a B.
Bomb has been planted.
Why do I always say A for B and B for A on this map?
Grenade out.
What an aid. Like, just... Blue has 1,500 games? I'm sorry, but his movement...
You mean
looks-
1.5?
I'm sorry, but like... His movement, honestly, just looks like he's playing in silver. Like, he looks like he's maybe got 400 hours in the game. Like, just the general way of movement is just... wrong. And 2 of our teammates are level 10, by the way, so... Take it for what you want. It's, I mean, one of them's doing alright. 11 and 7. I mean, not that I'm doing especially great.
Have you seen me?
Lots more goodness.
Flashbang.
Push mid.
Throwing flashbang.
It's pushing.
On side. Like,
It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't look right.
when he swung close on mid as well, it doesn't matter what off angle you pick. He'll be looking at cameras. I basically don't have time to react and he's on my head anyway. The amount of just the insanely quick reaction time these guys have or something. Like they
New
adjust.
account
Yes,
on
buy.
top guy as well.
City half is over, you know. We need to buy.
Yeah, but like we can have 2 shit buys in a row, or we can have 1 decent buy towards the end at least.
Yeah, I don't know. It's even, I guess.
Deploying flashbang.
Like he doesn't even try, and like, I've got both people on mid looking at me, and he doesn't swing at all. And one of our teammates is AFK. Fucking great.
Blue doesn't just.
Yeah, this is why you don't buy a fucking shotgun and go water. Why would you go A with a shotgun? Why the fuck wouldn't you just go B? The site with the close range angles.
Picks up AK, continues to use P2000.
Incendiary. Now defusing the bomb. Terrorists win. Roger that.
Yeah. I'm not too aware of all the NATO stuff anyway, Starfinder, so I wouldn't really know.
Go, fellas. Throwing fire. Incendiary out. Flashbang. Incendiary. Grenade out.
They almost never throw these nades in the one
I
round
don't
found they're
understand this game. I don't feel like I should be missing as much as I am. It doesn't make sense.
I can sit behind smokes, right? Behind walls the entire time. But any time I change position, I will always get a nade on my face or get spammed through smoke. As soon as it looks like I'm going to peek, I get spammed. Like, do you see those pre-fire? That's not a normal pre-fire! He shot there! He didn't even... I don't trust those guys.
Throwing flashbang.
That's such a bad flash.
A steps, A steps.
Roger.
Only one maybe. Only one maybe.
I don't know. Like, I didn't even peek it, and he pre-fired me perfectly next to me. I didn't even show myself yet.
Yeah, something doesn't seem right.
Like, I don't trust this. 700 hours on that ledger guy, huh?
Only about 7 game. Look on the CS stats for his games as well. It's basically fucking nothing.
Now is the time.
What the fuck has Faceit become, man? It's accounts that
Thank you.
can perfectly pre-fire everything, perfectly predict your position every round. What did you say?
Like
Rush con, water to con,
Yeah.
then to B, please.
Affirmative.
cheating on Faceit is such a thing now as well.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot more common than the go
Like
was.
you won't see spin dots, but the wall hacks.
Yeah, and
Like these
locks.
pre-fires, I don't care. These pre-fires have been way too perfect consistently every round.
I'm throwing fire. Bomb has been planted.
One T-spawn. T-spawn lasts.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Terrorists win. I fear no man.
Don't worry, he'll perfectly pre-fire one-tap you, even though you haven't
Yeah,
made
I
a
saw
sound.
that.
Yeah,
And the other guy was running away.
like we've got two people making sound. One guy running away completely. Then we've got one person tucked there, hasn't made a single noise. Instant pre-fire, swings, tap, dead. He didn't even he just genuinely pre-fired
Cool.
it again. It's all pre-fires. They are way too quick. This isn't not normal. There's two.
At least 2 men.
Yeah. At least one playing close main, I'm pretty sure.
Give me a sec and I will be there.
Nice, go away.
Told you. I didn't see him myself, but... As soon as I pull out a smoky swing.
Holding me as well.
Yeah.
Didn't even try and peek you. That guy didn't look at me, but also I can feel their ping from my shooting.
Yeah. It's hard to hit them when they're moving and jumping. Jumping especially, it's really buggy while jumping. But just, yeah. I don't like that pistol round. Having someone swing from... He doesn't look at tempo because he wasn't out yet. I could see that when I was on the left side. Then
Yeah.
within 1 second, he doesn't care about tempo. CT or sight, he hard swings and fully commits with full confidence to the pre-fire around that corner.
It's fine as fuck. Like, even on your screen, it doesn't look right.
No, it doesn't. One guy has it. Well, okay, that's not a new account. That seems to also not be a new account.
It's going to explode. Terrorists win. We cannot be killed.
Whoops.
Walk A slowly. I will smoke connector, then go away.
Sure.
Affirmative.
Watch 4 people be on A this round when we're rolling out.
More than likely.
Good.
Walk A slowly. Made all the noise. You don't have to crouch here. You can just walk.
Why is he looking at the roof?
Schizo.
Well, we're gonna go in.
Can we move then? Like, can you please just move? Please don't dance in front of me like that. Did you see that, Starfire? It's like, okay, we throw our util, and then we stand still in the open.
I did hear him. Did I hear him?
Oh no, I wasn't spectating you.
I'm offended. I always spectate you when I'm dead.
Well, I got
And-
put on someone else, and then I was talking to Starfinger, so no, I did not spectate you.
You should.
I know. Yeah, apparently. But our teammate is one of the classic people of, fuck, I'm too scared to die with all of my nades on me. Better dump everything before I peek them.
Yeah.
Okay, throw a molly, throw a flash, fine. Then go. You can't stand there, take your time throwing 4 nades. That takes too long. You just have to go. Yeah, they're gonna be forcing
Well,
this, so you might as well die.
Yeah.
You can't stand there throwing 4 nades because that takes literally way too long. Like, the enemies can be halfway on their way to A by the time you finish throwing, let alone the enemies peeking you. That are on A. One main.
AWP mid.
Oh, fucking whores.
One's rotating in from camera. One camera.
You've got the bomb.
I know, but we're definitely not ending B.
You guys start pushing it.
One camera.
He's
I picked
pushing
up a
calm.
flash. Blood.
One stack, still camera at green. We gotta wait for green to do something. Like, do we... Coming mid green, one.
2 minutes. One camera. One more camera. One more camera.
He's already out! Oh, I thought you were still holding it.
I'm low HP.
No, it's alright. I don't have heaven. So, because of where you were, I had to go between both. You wanna help?
Sure. I mean, our teammate called the last guy was mid, you know?
I did not hear that.
Because he died on mid, and then our other teammate killed a guy on B.
Well, I didn't hear that.
That is unfortunate. Yeah, I was too slow turning around.
No, I was blind as well.
Yeah, I was
Well,
holding
half
calm.
blind.
Go ahead.
One camera. Heaven one.
Mid last.
Should be in front of the molly. Never mind.
Saving. It's Faceit.
Oh, I thought Oxus was gonna go pick up the op, but, well, unfortunately, you know. Did I? Yeah, I did all of that damage with just you two. Yeah, my AK's not in the correct place.
It's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why I have F3.
AWP calm.
One mid, one camera.
B, go B guys. Take the bomb and go B please.
Smoke city. Close city.
Nah, fuck it.
2.
Wait. One more B, one more B.
Oh, it's a default. Really?
Where are my bullets going? I don't know where they're going. Like, I swear, I'm aiming literally underneath him. I've sprayed 10 bullets then. Where are they?
Well, I love German servers.
I genuinely have no idea where my bullets go. Like,
I
I swear
most of the
to...
game.
Like, he wasn't even moving. He's sitting still. I'm aiming between his legs. I've shot 10 bullets. He's crouched. What more am I supposed to do?
I'm planting the bomb.
Okay.
Bomb has been planted.
One still towards cameras. One shot outside of there.
Yeah, what? I'm sorry,
No,
what?
he is mid? I thought there were 2 on A. Oh my god, I'm such a fucking idiot. Oh, probably camera guy went mid.
Terrorists win.
Jesus Christ, this is... What is this spawn? Everyone's just having a hug.
Yeah.
One more minute.
My bullets don't connect. Like, I'm literally tracking him. I would love to see in a fucking demo where those bullets are going. Because I could swear that I see more... Like, I genuinely don't understand where they're going. Every other game, I would kill those people.
Yeah, 100%.
But I only hit them twice. Like, I am face to face in con, aiming at their body, and all of my bullets are missing. 81 and 3 again. I genuinely don't know where they are going. I can spray 15 bullets aiming at the middle of their body, and they just do not connect. Like, I will be at this range of the enemy. Not even this range. And I could, like, this range. I can keep spraying like this and I will not kill them. Like, look how fast you kill them here while aiming here, right? Even while moving. Like, even, I can move even a little bit, like this. And it still kills them 10 times faster, like, even at range. That wasn't happening in the game just now. Like... Look how fast they die, right? But even if I'm... I genuinely don't understand. I don't know where my bullets were going. Like, you can aim at their fucking bodies and they still die with... Like, literally, the main reason why you'd get fucking premium at this point is just so you can permanently remove Anubis from the map pool.
Yeah.
Because your teammates are still gonna be just as toxic. I know that 100% for sure.
Oh, definitely.
But paying like $750 a month just so I don't have to play Anubis? No, thank you. Like, even on premium, you'll still get matched against accounts that are brand new with 700 hours. It's every fucking every game we get against enemies that have brand new accounts, 700 hours and 650 games. They have not got more than 3 hours on fucking normal CS. Only Faceit. And they run around and tap heads. How are you supposed to get out to fucking level 8 and 9 when you're playing at fucking 3000 elo level because all of your fucking enemies are hard smurfs boosting accounts? Or cheating. One of the two. I don't understand. And this game's gonna be ancient. Just watch when we're gonna get in the lobby.
Well, the fact we got in the lobby as soon as you said it doesn't fill me with confidence.
No, because it's gonna be ancient. Because it always is Anubis, ancient, or dust. And on dust we get the teammates that genuinely have 300 hours in the game. And on Nuke, we get the teammates that never rotate. And Inferno, we basically don't play anymore.
Which makes me very sad.
Even fucking Mirage has died on Faceit at this level. I swear, if we go to level 6 and 5, we play Mirage again. If you play higher level, you play Mirage again. Level 8 and 9s, only play Ancient and Anubis. It's only this level. When I queue with Bob, it's fucking Mirage, Inferno, and Ancient. When we're lower level, it's Mirage and Inferno. Now we only play Anubis and Ancient.
Yeah.
Let me guess. Insta-ban is gonna be Mirage. Enemies banning, it's our team's most played map. Our teammates calling for minus Mirage. Minus does too. Well, seems like we're gonna have a great game of another Ancient. Then, most likely. Because our team's got... Yeah, the enemies banned Ancient at least. Okay, so it can't be Ancient. Thank you.
Tell him to minus Anubis.
Let's go, he listened. It's not Ancient or Anubis. Holy shit, it's a miracle.
It's gonna be Train.
Oh
Nuke
my
Dust
god.
2 Inferno.
He
It's
said
something.
but our teammate said minus dust 2. It's gonna be Nuke, please. I don't care about the teammates. Even if the teammates are awful, I need a refreshing map. I can infinitely play Nuke. Like...
He's asking Nick, quick, get in there.
Nuke.
Watch him ban Nuke.
Like... The thing is... Nuke is hard. Like, if you're doing just average or a little above average, like, it's kind of the same with other maps, but I feel like on Nuke, it's easier to win a round if you manage to get a 3k than, for example, on Mirage. Or on Ancient or Anubis.
Yeah?
Because those maps are just much more open. If you get a 3k close here, your teammates should at least be there relatively quickly, even if they're slow. SCS uniform with UK flag, and then there is a SWAT car. Yeah. You should know by now that Valve doesn't really care about what can be real.
What servers are these?
What do you think?
Are they UK servers?
Think again.
Oh Jesus! Do I really have that much better ping than you on Dutch now?
No, think again.
Oh, they're good Germany servers.
No, think again. When you've got really low ping, and I've got the same ping I do to Germany servers, what server are we on?
Oh yes, French.
Yes. Because if we're
Sorry,
on,
it took me a minute.
yeah, if we're on British servers, then I'm at like 12, and you're at like
I don't know
3.
how to move.
When we're on Dutch servers, we're both at like 12-ish. When we're on good German servers, we're both at around 19. When we're on French servers, you're at like 8 and I'm at like 20. Same on the good German servers. We only had to go for the 4 options of servers we've got on, don't worry. At least I'm pretty sure we can only get Netherlands, Germany, France, UK. I can't do movement. There we go.
Hollander.
Huh?
What did you
On
bang?
My microphone. We've got a Danish guy, a German guy, and a Finnish guy. So we're gonna have a toxic guy, a guy that's overly friendly and thinks you're best mate so he can insult you, and we've got a guy who will never talk. Holy shit, I Bluetooth knifed him. What the fuck? That usually only happens against me.
Are we rushing in? Or are we going?
I play rum.
Remember, this is bandit country. Shoot everything that moves.
I have my USP back.
Yeah. The fact that after all these years the USP is still not the default option is criminal.
Hello guys.
Yeah.
I play con.
There's no
Con?
Yeah.
There is no con.
You're smoking con. Go 3A side, go 3A side, guys.
Spooky one.
A code of the main. Fuck you.
One main.
Bro, it's a pistol round. Calm down. It's fine. You can beat it though.
GG bro, GG, we're going off.
Our teammate's already salty at me because I came main with him on pistol round. But he's only salty because we both got one tap by an enemy that jumped out of Squeaky. Like, the enemy ran out to Squeaky, right? Tap, we're both dead. Instantly.
Nice.
Can you play 3A side, guys? 3 fucking A side?
Bro, we
Can
were
you
2
shoot?
people in main. Calm down. Like, we were at A. We instantly got one tap. Calm down, brother. It's 1 round. Calm down.
1 round draw, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, lose round on the...
Bro.
Man, you're calling con when con doesn't even exist on this map.
We are out of here.
Bro,
You mean
relax.
ramp man?
Hey man, have fun. Fucking smile.
Yeah.
And I already called ramp.
One red. One outside, one on top of main.
You're outside.
One in main, one outside. Jesus Christ, okay. So he never counter-strikes. He got his shot because his bullet went up and to the right. He hit the headshot because his bullet went to the wrong place. Oh, okay, it's gonna be another very fun one. But I told you, we're gonna have a toxic German guy, Blue's the German guy.
Come on, chop.
I mean, to be fair, the Finnish guy also got salty in round 1, but at least he shut up because he doesn't like talking.
They can go secret.
No, they're not in secret.
One is outside.
They can go down the middle, you know.
Oh. I want red.
Yeah.
Why are you also into complaining the entire time instead of coming with suggestions? Like,
That was the second time I said anything, so I don't know why it's gonna be
if you're gonna talk,
an odd.
talk up, speak up. Don't whisper into your microphone. We cannot hear you.
First of all, why the fuck are you now outside? You didn't call it. I said I'm gonna play main and you're following me in main.
I am literally not. I haven't been in main since pistol. What are you saying?
You were last round in outside, you died there.
I was outside, but that's not main, is it?
Go secret.
Yeah, why are you outside? We don't need you outside.
We don't need me outside, but we are constantly losing outside. Okay, I see.
You can leave outside alone if you're losing. But we need people inside, so we have no one in A at the moment.
Yeah, because they're on B. Like, one is down vent. It's on B.
You drop rent or?
I don't know. Like, you can keep
No, we did not.
complaining about me being outside, but they rush secret and then they still get there.
Yeah, it's like the fucking default. It's not new.
Yeah, but
Still
me being on
don't-
A
still
side
need
wouldn't have
to play
helped.
3 outside.
Guys, listen, they throw 2 smokes outside and they rush secret. It's fucking, like, we can't stop that. Like, we had to nade the smoke or something. And
Yeah, of
it
course, I
was going
100%
down.
agree, but according to Orange,
Just
me
leave me
going
alone
to A
outside
side...
And one of you, the other guy
You're
plays
doing-
outside right now, you can play
First of all,
rotation,
you
you
don't
can
do
drop down,
any
they go
impact
secret.
in there, purple, so what the fuck?
Like,
It's pretty
according
unlucky if you don't know how to
according
play
to
for the
you,
default
if I go A
you
side,
level
all of our
9.
problems are solved. Because that's what you're saying. I need to go A.
Yeah, I mean, you need to go A.
Yeah, but last round they still jumped down secret, no? It doesn't matter.
Of course. I don't have time for you to explain.
Jesus Christ.
You don't need to explain. I understand that you're mentally challenged.
No, I don't think so, bro.
One C, zero. That outside one.
Why is he... Oh, he's still rammed. Okay.
Maybe one more set.
Blue genuinely doesn't know how to counter-strafe. Like, see, I'm telling you. Okay, so now we have a talkative Finnish guy, and he's instantly toxic.
But his crosshair placement is also at his fucking... at the floor.
Yeah, Blue doesn't counter-strafe ever. He's always moving. So, Orange is telling me to go A side because that'll help us, because we're losing outside. The enemies rush secret, they get the bomb on B, but me being on A, that's gonna change the round. Bro, if they've got the bomb down on fucking B before the 1 minute and 10 second mark, me being on A is not going to help. They didn't drop down vent, they just walked secret. That's on B. That was so obvious.
Yeah.
Easy. Why would he swing when you've got fucking shadow advantage? You can rotate from around. Now you tell me how I rotate from ramp when I'm playing on A. And you say vent, yes, but the enemies were also coming out on A. So I couldn't have rotated vent, because they would still have picked a fight with me on A. So everything you are saying right now contradicts yourself from everything you've been saying. So please, just shut up and learn. think before you talk, please. And there's no point talking now, because I've got you all muted anyway, because you clearly like complaining than listening more. I'm playing A, and now he's walking into me even though he's the main player.
I don't know if I trust that guy.
So now, you know, I'm playing A, but then the enemy's able to walk out of hut because their other teammate's not holding it. And also my internet's fucked. I've got 10% packet loss again. Yeah, no, it is Starfire. Nice hut hold, by the way, from the person that was playing on A site.
Let's go, fellas. Throwing flashbang. Throwing flashbang. Throwing fire. Laying down smoke. Deploying flashbang. Flashbang.
I left room.
There's still one lobby.
Okay.
What?
As soon as I cross, he shoots. You know that bullet literally flew past my face.
I know, but he's shot at least 9 times already there.
Yeah.
So he's just been spamming. He was reloading 2 seconds before then. The op is just sitting on site. I hope they. I thought they couldn't hear the door. Rotating through squeaky. Secret. Interesting choice when you were playing on A.
Oh, sod it.
Wow, guess what? I've been playing on A, yet we keep losing Secret and the enemies keep going B. I'm glad that you went to A though, Orange. It's really improved our hold to keep the enemies from going B, you know? Definitely improved a lot. Glad I listened to you. Holy shit, Blue has 7,500 games.
Nice.
I'll actually never understand how someone with 7,500 games on Faceit doesn't know how to Counter-Strafe. Hope Paradox adds 2 balance of power mechanics to Japan. Like to see balance of power between Navy and Army. Yeah, other than the choices you have now, right? And the decisions.
Smoke. Throwing flashbang.
Oh, I can't do movement anymore either. Jeez, I can't even see his head. Our teammates actually don't know how to play outside.
What is this smoke?
Probably a field heavy smoke.
I don't think I'm saving this either way.
He's back up right. Coming towards main.
No, I die here anyway, don't I?
I think so, yes. I have a genius idea. I've got a spawn. Gonna run into hut.
Okay, I'll try and put some pressure on ramp, but I pushed last round, so I think they're going to expect me.
Yes, Starfire, that is correct.
Okay. Can we get me a here?
I've got an AK. I just dropped it again because I hoped I would bait them into taking a close angle. But no. He's fucking squeaky! Why is half our team on B?
I don't know.
Half our team was in fucking the lower half of the map. Why?
You need drop?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. Fuck him, bro. I want to use the shotgun.
He just wants to be your friend.
Yeah. After complaining all game long.
Yeah.
I have to mute them because they're being ignorant pieces of shit, yet they still drop me. One secret. The bomb's on B.
That is unfortunate, isn't it? On ramp.
Deploying flashbang.
That sounds ramp.
He actually, I expected her to not be that close already.
Diffusing.
I thought he'd be more towards control.
Yeah, my bad.
No, it's fine. I should have thought, actually. Because I was still stuck with
Scoping us.
ramp in my head, even though he could have moved more than enough. It's fine. I'm gonna at least not finish below blue. That's my goal.
We still have T-side.
Yeah.
I know what you can do with an AK.
Not recently. No, it's just a smoke. Now out. My shotguns don't do anything. I shot the guy 4 times and he didn't die.
and Orange just doesn't want to react to anything.
I have seen people hit one-shots from that range, right? Or randoms. I shoot people 4 times, and I don't even kill them. From hut to, like, next to that box on
Yeah.
site. Yeah. I really... See, so people fangirl over this knife as well, but I really don't think it looks that good. I'm sorry, but it's so overrated.
Wait, but what?
His bayonet lore.
Yeah, I like the bayonet, but the lore isn't. It's just because it's gold. Everyone likes it, right?
Yeah, it's so overrated. Like, the handle is just not... it's just not that impressive.
See, one of my favourite knives has to be black laminate. It's just clean.
Yeah. 82 and 2. I aimed at the guy, I shot 4 times, I hit him twice.
Nice.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is gonna be even worse. Why does it have Viking runes and then go... I don't know. And imagine that people fucking simp over the lore.
Incendiary out. Laying down smoke. Throwing flashbang.
I got bomb.
Yeah, I am stuck. One's back of A site.
Throwing a grenade. Throwing smoke. Incendiary.
Towards hut.
Smoke.
I genuinely don't know what he's doing.
Counter-terrorists win. Easy peasy
You could make it 100 times better by making iron color with blue accents. I know, right?
We shall rule the day.
What a great place to drop the bomb. Behind the entire team. They are so smart. Well, green... okay. Well,
Yeah, I noticed. I think we're probably.
oh, not in this lobby, apparently. One main. One top hut. He just 181 taps me. Like...
What? Okay.
Yeah, is that so something? Like, I open the door, I shoot 1 or 2 bullets, and the guy in front of Squeaky that was looking at a site turns around, instantly one taps me.
Yeah, I never like shit bullshit account.
We will take everything from them.
Yeah, don't worry, Starfanger, that's another brand new account top fragging on the enemy team.
Fuck me, man. Oh, and Blue runs away. Oh shit.
That's what I was walking into earlier. The fucking door. I could have sworn I heard a guy snapping the leg. And he's in main. He wrapped from fucking vent to main that quick. Oh my god. What you sent me is a wild Starfinder. What the fuck?
He's going alone with
What
bomb.
is that pre-fire? I don't understand.
Where is he going? Hello?
Better. Nice.
Oh, that is...
Yeah. Then you really get styled on that.
Are you ready to catch?
Yes. He was trying to snatch that.
Yeah.
Hello, game? I just get pushed off to the side. One is ladder. Okay.
Okay.
It is, yes, I agree, Starfire. He's behind blue. He's literally... The enemy's gone towards double door. Blue's literally back turned towards the enemy, completely ignoring all sound cues. You know, why would you go to pick up the bomb to get a... You know, if you get a kill, you can get a 1v1, but... Why would you? Can we just... Okay, I guess we don't airstrike then. I just don't understand.
Simply defeat the enemy, that is all I ask.
You know, I might not be in the place to point it out, but the enemy sure is. Okay, that works.
Two outside.
Bro, I don't understand. Where the fuck... I genuinely don't understand where my bullets are going. Like, I don't know how with aiming that high, I got a body shot. Like, if I whiffed, fine. But I hit him for 39.
AA? I wasn't really paying attention, so I don't know.
AA?
Anti-in.
I don't fucking... I mean, this has been happening to all 10 enemies all game long. Like, all both games.
Well, if I do the same shit every round, then our teammates just aren't ready for it.
They just genuinely don't care. It's just... I don't understand. I feel like so many more of the shots I'm firing should at least be hitting. But just nothing connects. Like, yeah, my aim doesn't feel great, but the amount of bullets I feel like just completely go through them. 73 and 5 apparently.
Unfortunately, do not have a need for you.
He just swings and instantly hits the head. Like, they don't miss. Yeah, right, that's what I'm saying. Like, it feels like I'm shooting so much, but none of it connects. It's just not right. Something isn't right. I don't understand. Like, my game feels fine, but on the servers I can shoot 20 bullets at an enemy, and none.
Yeah,
I'll just have 2 in 51, 51 in 2, when I've shot 20 bullets from point blank.
Something is definitely wrong with the game.
I genuinely don't fucking know if it's my internet, some fucking weird setting that's on. I don't fucking know, but something is wrong.
Like, I feel it as well.
In the workshop map, I can spin around, tap heads constantly. I go into a server, I tap, I spray, I can spray 15 bullets from the entrance of con, in con, on Anubis, and I'll hit 2 bullets. When they're standing still. On Anubis, on B site. He is crouched. I spray 15 bullets. 2 bullets have hit. It's basically point blank. How can only 2 of those hit? I genuinely don't understand. Like, where the fuck is it going wrong?
I think it's definitely the game because it didn't feel right.
I have not watched demos with files in like a year, so I'm gonna quickly look. I am genuinely going to look at the Anubis demo to see where the fuck my bullets were going. Because I can spray from point blank and none of them will hit.
pretty much before you get into the game, because once you do get in game, you're going to open your console and you're going to type play demo with no spaces, and then after that you're going to add a space and you're going to search for what the demo is called. Now the one that we just watched
Wasn't this round? Okay, so we're gonna go to 1 point. Can I show impacts? CL underscore show. What was it? What was the bullet impact thing again?
I think it's CO underscore showing backs. Well, it used to be.
At SV.
Ah, yeah, cheats.
Okay, so not properly counter-strafed. But that's... Okay, that's not counter-strafed, clearly. The bullet impact shows there? No? The bullet impact shows up behind his head. And I swear this is not what it looked like for me, no? If I go back here... from? The other tracking him. I just want to look at how the enemy moves on my screen. If I put this on 1.4 speed, I just want to see what it looks like from here. Because he was for those last bullets. On my screen, from what I saw on my stream, my bullets landed the more to the right, but apparently on the server side they landed to the top left of him. But on my POV, it looked more like they landed behind him. Because how many bullets into the spray am I there? I was aiming there, and how many? Can I? How can I do it? It's the demo UI thing, right? Because fucking
Unsure of CS2.
yeah, because CS2 is nice. Now it's broken. Really? Now it's broken. Well, this isn't even the round I clicked on. CS? Hello? It's out of sync. Is it not? There were guns floating in the air. I'm now... But look at his bullets. I swear those look like they're going next to me. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 bullets. And I am aiming half a person's length below him. But there's still... So I'm aiming his entire upper body length below him, below his head. I'm aiming at his knees and his crotch area. And apparently after 12 bullets, that is not enough pulling down. From this range. Can I just... How do I change the infinite ammo thing?
SV underscore...
I'm gonna just go into the CS training map because they have the buttons. Or CS stats. Okay. That's 12 bullets. That's how much I dragged down.
That's 11 bullets.
Same fucking thing. Like, I know how much I need to drag down. This is what I do in the game. But
Yeah, server's been
So
fucked.
from this range, according to the server, my bullets were landing there. I was pulling down like this. I can assure you that I pulled down more than this. I pulled down his entire upper body length, right? So, from a range I was at, I need to pull down to there. That's where my crosshair was when it stopped. So what's that? Something like that? Like, that's his upper body, no? If not, it's less. And I aimed below his upper body. I pulled down more than what I even should have. And according to the game, they still landed above him. Like, how does it make sense? I can go from controlling my recoil like this to apparently, according to the server, I control it like that. Because that's apparently where my bullets are going on the server. Because, yeah, of course, it's not perfect, but this is if I do it here. Even if I do it like this, after moving, I can still control the height at which I'm spraying. But on the server, it skyrockets, and my last 5 bullets just hit above his head. Yeah, it just doesn't, it doesn't seem right. I don't know why. It just seems so weird. Like, because look at the amount I'm going to be aiming down, right? Look at where I start spraying, and then I drag down in a second. So I start spraying, head level, there. Now I'll go into an Anubis practice lobby. And I'm even sitting slouched now. I'm not even sitting upright, and I can still control. So, oh fuck. Why do I have bots? Where? Oh, because it's set on deathmatch. Because I'm an idiot.
Let's call my brothers.
So, I'm running up to con. I swing. I've got 2 bullets fired. Then we do. I show. I peek. I do this, and then I start spraying. Right? That's how I pull down in the game as well. And here they all go there, but on the server it's like this. It's as if I don't pull down. Like, my bullets on the servers all landed there. Like, I'm not even... The only way I can do that is by literally stopping with pulling down after that much. So if I... So that means I would have... That would have meant that I pulled my mouse down for less than half the length I usually would. Hello, Bender. If I can go into a workshop map and have the... Yeah, long time no see. If I can go into a workshop map, have the muscle memory to have the first 15 bullets of an AK spray. Pretty accurate. How would it make sense that in a game, my AK spray is suddenly 5% accurate, maybe? How am I? Absolutely horrible, because CS is just not working properly. Like, if I peek... Why... It's not like if I head into a Faceit server, I suddenly can't do this anymore. Even while fucking aiming, I can... Like, even if you do this, you can still aim better. You can move left and right like this, and you'll still have better... just spraying than the server did for me. Because according to the server, I was aiming there. Well, I wasn't aiming there, I was aiming there. So to get... If I peek like this, the only way I can get my bullets here is by aiming here. I can promise you that when I died, I wasn't aiming there. Like, when I died, when my last bullet fired, I was aiming at his inner thigh there. It just doesn't make sense. How can my bullets land there? How can they go so far away? I genuinely don't understand. The only way for me to replicate this is by aiming where my enemy wasn't even standing. Even though you can see my crosshair being on the enemy. So how does this happen? I genuinely don't know why. But I don't know why. Like, So the only way for me to replicate the shit that Faceit is showing me is to aim where the enemy isn't. That's not what I didn't try to do.
Back one sec.
Is that some... Like, it's like I'm... Yeah, apparently. Like... It's like I'm getting aim punched, don't you think? Because these bullets are going super high. For where I'm aiming, I am... Towards the end, 10-ish bullets into the spray. That one lands there. My last bullet lands to the right of his head. So I'm aiming here, and my bullet lands there on the 12th bullet. I'm aiming underneath his right foot, and it's all the way above his head. The bullet impact is to the right of his head, even slightly above his head. How is it that much? I don't understand, man. CS2 is so fucked with spraying. Like, you can run around a corner, one-tap enemies, and it feels great, but when it comes to spraying, it's fucking impossible. I'll be right back. I'm back again. Hello.
Hello.
Do you have my stream open?
Give me a second.
Because I've got the exact moment when for my last bullet, right? The 12th bullet.
Yep.
Look at where I was aiming, and look at where the slight bullet impact is, right to the right above his head. How is me pulling down that much on 12 bullets not enough recoil control? 12 bullets, and the enemy can crouch underneath. I'm aiming underneath him. How is that not from this range enough pulling down? So if I wanted to hit this headshot on Faceit servers, I'm aiming at the floor almost.
Play the full thing in slow-mo. And again.
I don't know. How, when I pause, is my crosshair that much lower, but then when it's at 1.4 speed, it's different again?
I don't know if it was because you were moving slightly diagonally instead of...
Yeah, but I was standing still by the time I was dead. Was I not?
Oh, it looks like you were.
Yeah, very slightly, I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, we could always try Premiere instead of Faceit to see if it's actually the Faceit servers.
Yeah, sure.
Because they definitely don't feel right.
We can try it.
And you get your drop.
Mm-hmm.
I got my drop already. I got a Glock Death Rattle, which is in the bank collection.
Nice. And my Sunji stickers have gone up in value.
By how much?
They are worth 3 times as much as they used to be.
Oh.
Yeah, they are. They are now 9 cents instead of 3. Which, you know, is only a 6-cent increase, but it's 3 times more than what it used to be.
No one's banning, so yeah. I would rather not play Nuke with a 3-man, though.
No.
Oh, well, that's easy.
Let's roll.
I can't hit those in face it. I can't aim.
Oh, guys. Okay.
One more call.
Banana clear.
Have it?
No, I can't aim.
Okay, he just teleported for me.
I'm telling you. I swear it's Faceit now. Like,
Maybe
I
we
don't
stop
know.
doing Faceit and go back to Premiere.
because like, I'm so used to Faceit that these shots felt like they shouldn't hit, even though my crosshair's obviously near them at least. Like, I'm used to how my aim's just accustomed to how fucked Premiere is, or Faceit's just completely fucked with my feeling.
Let's blame Faceit. Faceit's normally to blame.
Yeah. That's already half the kills I get on Faceit, Turtle. Not
I missed
on
Faceit
Faceit,
5
though.
years ago. Well, 5 years ago, Faceit was a good Faceit. That's what I was doing. In CMC2.
Yeah, banana. Fuck.
No, I couldn't see him. He was at slightly the wrong angle.
Yeah, and yeah,
Nice.
just about couldn't. I barely know them myself, Turtle. I don't think I'll be much help with util lineups. I mean, I know the molly. I've forgotten all the smoke lineups. And then he pushes bedroom. The purple actually died to bedroom. A good T-side, Molly's util for defending from defuse is great, but that's about it. Just Molly and Flash. I mean, I barely know any smokes.
Why?
I'm not gonna be much use for you then. Like, maybe at some point I take the time on stream to go over some util, but I can't just teach you it by just saying I'll do it now in the lobby, because I don't know.
That's just.
He really was there fast, huh?
He's jumping!
According to our teammate, he was there 10 seconds ago. Church, fast,
Yeah.
church. You jiggle, and jiggle more, and jiggle more, no one shows up. Well, everyone's poor apart from you.
Well, I suppose I can spare a deagle.
I'll do with a Tech 9,
No, you won't.
please.
No.
Why not? Then I can go into apps. It's here. It's there.
Yeah, I know. If I can picked up 3 other different Glocks.
Okay, well, I wanted to go to apps. I dropped the bomb on 3 of your way, and no one went to get it.
Into peeking B. One close ups. One bedroom. And
Fuck!
I don't know what the fuck we're doing. Jump scared the first guy.
Yeah. See, that's why I want to Tech 9. You can't do that with a deagle.
It's just harder to do with an eagle.
The Tech 9, you just jump down. You just ding, ding, ding.
Honestly, there though, you should have just kept with the Tech 9, right? Because
Probably. I mean, you know, them letting me get 3 kills. I could have probably won if I used the Tech 9, switched off to the Tech 9 after the 3rd, but... Or at least had a better chance.
We've dropped the bomb. I'm throwing a grenade.
we're
Yeah,
smoking
here's
you.
smoke on B.
Fuck me, that scared me.
Throwing a flashbang.
I'm gonna get him.
Dog dropped down.
Throwing smoke.
One short. He's still Valk. Who dropped them? They were... Okay. They are playing some mind games on A. He's low ammo. One CT. That's fast.
81 and 5.
I love how people on Faceit know just how well to buy as these idiots in Premiere. Like, this is literally what our teammates do in Faceit. We've got a Galil, a Mac-10, 2 people that can only either get a Mac-10 or a Mac-10 or a Deagle, and then a gun and all.
What we have been working for.
Did he buy up with his orb? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, he did. He was a rich guy.
Smoke. Throwing a flashbang. Throwing fire.
Purple just decides he wants to rush banana and the Mac 10 every round.
Side, inside found.
You smoke being.
They can technically be out of
Oh,
apps,
you want Galil?
but... Do you want to go, Lou?
I don't have armor, so
I don't either.
well, there's an AK here.
Abs is smoke.
Sure.
Yeah, I got them punched to shit.
I only dinked them. You got 7 Mac 10s, about 8, 30.38. 9 9s, 10 Mac 10s, the shit never. I have never heard whatever that is from. I don't. Some shit Starfanger is saying.
Don't listen to him, he can't be trusted.
Thomas the Dank Engine, okay.
I was about to knife you and then realised that would probably not be the best idea.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wanted you.
Yeah, I just sat in front of his molly and just waited. The bomb's on mid. Purple's still in apps.
You know, I wanted this smoke grenade.
You just hold here. You just hold.
Yeah.
I'll go get the bomb.
One is on A.
Just have a people level. We'll play contact.
Smoke city, push side. Smoke is better. There is smoke. 2 smokes. Now he's destroyed.
Don't talk all the game, but only shit on teammates. Yes. Hello, Pudding.
Bro, just why didn't you throw smoke?
Maybe you should shut up.
No, you had 2 smokes.
You're muted. Maybe if you're a bit faster on rotate, we don't have to worry about CT. We just get
It's
sight.
2 on 1. You were 2 on 1. I was faking.
No, you didn't need to throw the flash, man. We were just playing contact. The smoke doesn't matter there.
Yeah. If we play contact, we were perfectly fine. But you have to
had
tell
2
them.
smokes. Smoke city, smoke coffin. That's it.
Okay, you are actually just an idiot. There we go, and we are back to muting the entire team.
You have less than 2,000 hours, man.
Well, you are not to be trusted. We Finns are really trustworthy. I mean, are you though? You're kind of all by yourself there. You don't really talk. You're just kind of, you know, all off in the corner of Europe, you know? What's so trustworthy about that? Yeah, he's on site. I'm gonna do something dumb.
No, you're the...
One of them flashed, I don't know from where.
Yeah, we went armor. Place already.
Fuck me, man. So close. You would never trust a Finn? Exactly, Turtle. flash.
Maybe we're stuck in.
They haven't pushed. They just. Okay, he was so fast to react. He was just standing in the middle of top mid.
One
There's
shot.
one long and one short. One teammate only flashed us. Nice.
Nice.
Purple's waiting for a smoke to fade so we can throw another lurk smoke.
What's the shutter, right? No, it's a smoke.
Remember, you've got team damage.
Oh, shut up, man.
69% of people in Finland say most people can be trusted, only one being higher is Norway at 73%. Yeah, so you may trust each other, but that doesn't mean that everyone else trusts you. Was he complaining that you killed him? Yeah, Finnish propaganda. Yeah, they inflated the numbers. They want to come off as friendly, trustworthy people. Yeah. They just completely ran away. They gave up apps in short. Okay, so Purple doesn't do anything other than throw his lurk smoke. This is what Purple does every single round. We need to have a big reserve army to take over the Europe. Yeah. That's what they want to do here now too. You know, they want to increase the amount of people in the active amount of people in the army from 70,000 to 200,000. And I wish them good luck with that. What is this guy doing? What's the point of being so careful and then not even considering the most common corner on site?
Using brain in the wrong way.
Should just bring back that East India Company? Yeah, I don't think the people in Indonesia would like that. Especially not with the way things were organized, you know? Is Purple really going to do his lurk smoke again?
Horses. Second smoke on B.
Yeah, still a guy short. Purple's thrown his lurk smoke again, and he's just kind of doing whatever. And all it's done is be in the way for us. One mini pit. One long.
A bit.
Pit. Purple actually
Yeah,
only...
purple's fucking every round here.
Purple goes apps every round, waits for the enemy smoke to fade, then throws his lurk smoke, which blocks off the entirety of short for the entire team every single round. No need to ask for their opinion. Anyone outside of Europe is a savage. You saw this great documentary called Pocahontas? Well, you know, that's one way to look at it. That's how they looked at it back in the day, right? Yeah, purple's actually an NPC.
Flashing my wall. I'm stuck in between what is.
Fuck.
Orange throws his smoke when we've literally just been smoked.
He threw it CT, right?
Yeah.
I'm tempted to just throw a smoke in front of him.
Underhand smoke, walk through a CT smoke.
Or we just do that? I shifted as well.
Yeah.
I don't understand how I get perfectly just sprayed through smoke. I didn't
This is
make
not the time.
a single step or anything. 2 teammates are running up short. One's on site. They didn't clear site again.
Oh, I'm a bit fucked here.
Our teammate saw a guy long, proceeded to swing long while looking at the ground.
Nice.
There were 2 next to site. Long. Coming. Ten seconds.
Smart guy.
Counter-terrorists win. We are out
Oh,
of
why
here.
is just my nose so itchy the entire fucking evening? It's so distracting to have a permanent itch in your nose. It's just constant. It doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't fucking go away.
Are we rushing in? Or are we going sneaky beaky
Oh, I'm gonna
like?
play B with purple.
Throwing a grenade.
I instantly got tapped as well. Well, that feels bad.
Throwing flashbang. Throwing smoke.
There's 2 more mid. Well, I mean, that's a way to get an assist. Purple's given up long. Yellow's given up long, by the way. 2 of our teammates are just in CT. Like, Yellow just went back to arches immediately. Purple sat behind him, while Orange was fit. I don't understand what everyone's doing. I mean, they somehow made it work. So, fair enough, I guess.
I mean, you think it's a free back. They play fucking ages ago. And now
Do you-
Orange is going to be. I don't understand.
Move it. Move it.
Don't worry, they're all coming, game.
Grenade out.
Oh, fuck me. I got...
Throwing a grenade. Flashbang.
They're all blind.
And I can't spray properly.
Counter-terrorists win. We're really laying into
Is there not a... That's a P2... I mean, it's an upgrade. I swear there were deagles in it there.
Yeah, there were somewhere. Thank you. And now Orange is going A again. And now those other two are... Oh.
I genuinely think if we just throw a molly down mid, one of us pushes down and the other just holds second, that will most likely just be fine. I full flash myself because I'm very smart.
Go flash over second. Flashing.
One in apps.
What, low?
The guy from short just never came.
No, apparently not.
And of course the only headshots I can hit is on people that are 3 HP. After that pistol round, I haven't really done much apart from the average. Well, I think it's second mid, quite a lot. There's nothing mid or ramp.
Right, there's 2 ramp.
That
3. Pushing.
how fast was he? Jesus Christ.
Their movement is actually so fucking bad.
No, their movement is unpredictable. I mean, we can always say their enemies' movements are bad, but is it really when we can just not hit them because of the way they're moving?
Yes, because they don't move like fucking people, they move like bots.
Yeah, but we say this more often than not, don't we? I know I do it myself as well. This is not because you're saying it. I'm just saying that we always say that they don't move normal, but I feel like at this point, the thing we see as weird is more normal than weird.
Yeah, but they walk around fucking corners going sideways.
Yeah,
like...
but then they somehow still manage to snap onto your head within the first bullet you fire, so...
Okay.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't think our... Purple actually only knows how to sit in that little hallway of apps, does he? I've not seen him anywhere else. My nose is actually really getting annoying. Like, it's just constant an itch. It's just not going away.
Why? Nobody knows.
Yeah, nobody knows. Why? Just why? How is that even going to remotely help you? What? Throws a smoke in CT, then runs across the B site, then stops in the middle of the open, stares at the floor, gets shot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Move it, son.
See, the thing is, though, as well, is we could play fucking 5 games of Premier, and got 5 games of Faceit.
What is this man doing? He just whips out the AK, instant headshot again, but he's just jumping around. Like, I just killed his teammate there. There's 2 banana. And I have 15% packet loss again. I love my... I think it's just my internet fucked again today. That is just my internet being inconsistent again. That might explain it. Because my ping has been going from 121 to like 30 quite a lot. Like, it genuinely might just be my internet being extremely shit again.
I don't know, though, but especially on the Anubis game, it didn't feel right at all.
Yeah, but then again, when my internet's been shit, it's been shit all evening. Like, it doesn't come and go. It's just consistently inconsistent. It's inconsistent throughout the evening, and with extreme spikes of 20% packet loss. And the best part is that we can't even, like, my parents also say, yeah, well, we can't even fucking change providers because there are none here. None are connected to our house. Like, there's literally nothing we can do about shit internet. Because there is a singular fucking provider connected to our house with a cable.
But, like, here, like... where's the like nearest telephone? Surely you have a telephone.
Yeah, but recently they laid fiber internet, right? They forgot us. If we now want to let them come, we have to pay. Like, yeah, my ping is just playing up again. Like, everything is jittering. It's just constant fucking shit ping. I just don't have fucking stable internet again, man.
Laying down smoke.
Look at this. Bro, what am I supposed to do? I'm honestly just probably not gonna play CS anymore if this is happening every time. Like, 80 ping, 27% packet loss. How are you supposed to play anything online when this is my internet? Yeah. And to my provider, I have 16 ping. Yeah, sure. So when I do an online speed test, I have 16 ping with full speed. When I'm in game, I've got 80 ping, but to my provider, according to the internet, I've got 16. I don't understand.
Watch out. These boys have got a bit of an arsenal and they don't mind using it.
Like, it's happened every single game so far.
Throwing a grenade. Throwing fire. Incendiary. Laying down smoke.
Well, I'm through second mid into under, so... I got full black. Flashbang. 40% packet loss! Yippee! Yeah. Okay, well, I'm playing with 30% packet loss permanently.
Does the weird setting help at all?
If 40% of my total packets get lost, I don't think buffering 2 is gonna help. Like, that's almost half of all of the data being retrieved is not arriving. there's just genuinely so much fucking delay, bro. Like, isn't that unbelievable? How can a provider be so shit that 40% of the total information doesn't get fucking sent? Just gets lost on the way. Imagine sending a fucking package and arriving, like, and only 60% of the fucking actual ordered or sent shit arrives. If you fucking order a package from my internet, I've got spikes of up to 40% packet loss. 40% of all of the information sent by the game doesn't arrive. Because my internet shit.
They're gonna wish they were never born.
And then my parents asked me, oh, have you called the internet company? Wow, why didn't I think of that when I'm out of the house from 6 to 5 every day? Like, I'm not home every weekday. From 6, I wake up at 6, I come back home at 5. When am I supposed to call them? Yeah, when you order food, you only get 60% of the food. What do you do then? Like, there it goes again.
Throwing flashbang.
Internet's gone. Five. Yeah, but then they're closed. Like, how am I supposed to call during office hours when I'm out of the house during office hours?
Terrorists win.
Didn't even get my drop. Such a long fucking game and I don't even get my drop. I'm back. I went downstairs again, told my parents, and the response I got is, okay, pick up your phone and call them then. And my dad tested it on his phone. He's got ping that's twice as high, and his speed only goes up to 75 when we should have 250. Completely unfazed. He does not give a singular shit that our ping is twice as high and our speeds are 3 times lower than they should be. He doesn't care.
But surely...
He just wants me to take a look at it. Like, he does not care enough to take a look at it himself.
Yeah,
and then he tells me, just reset the router. I'm like, yes, but I've tried that at least 4 times in the past already. If it didn't help then, why would it help now? If I reset this fucking router, it takes half an hour to come back to the internet. Because that's what happens every time. If I reset this fucking router, the internet's gone for half an hour. I haven't been there.
I think what you should do, how long have you had the internet for?
Oh, wow. But the only good point my parents made, which was for my mom, who is not very technologically knowledgeable. She was like, I feel like you've had this complaint since since they sent the new router to us because we were not allowed to use the new one anymore. And I was like, that sounds about right. So I think it is indeed, since we were forced to go on the new router, our entire internet has been fucked.
Do you still have the old one?
Well, old equipment, we're not allowed to use it. It's just...
So? Try it.
Yeah, I'm not going to pull out my entire internet installation now. Like,
Surely... What?
We have internet, like, it's not as simple as just pulling it out. The entire cables in the in that closet are managed, and there's more than just one cable in it, because we have probably 50 to 60 Ethernet ports in the house because it's so big.
Okay.
So therefore, a lot of shit needs, not obviously not all because they're routed into switches, but still a lot of things more than just that. It's managed to some point where last time it took me like 20-30 minutes to get everything up again. I'm not doing that.
No,
sure,
understandable.
Because what he gets doesn't matter if you only get 1/3 what you pay for, but you would be quite mad. Yeah, normally he is. I've never seen my dad be so chill about the internet only being 1/3 of what he pays for. Oh yeah, that is horrible, Bendon.
Surely you normally get like sign-up documents, so don't you?
I don't fucking know. I've never signed an internet contract. Never seen one.
Either you should there should just be an email, and within said email, if you can get hold of it somehow, they normally like promise certain speeds and shit. So
I know. We've been promised a 250 megabit speed.
yeah, so call them and go sort your shit out. Or try and convince your dad that,
If I want to chat
as you
with
said,
them,
he's losing money.
if I want to chat with them, I have to download their app.
What?
There's actually no way.
They really don't have a single like landline number.
No, they do, but they're not available now because, you know, it's
Ah.
not day anymore.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that is very messed up, Bender. So they're only available 24/7 through their own app, and it's a messenger.
Well, they better fucking reply.
You can't access it on a PC or something on your internet either. No, it's only an app on your phone. It's not like a portal on. There's actually no fucking way. This is one of the biggest internet companies in the entire country, by the way.
I think that's bullshit.
The one I'm at has 43% of the entire market share. And this is the services they provide. And the other biggest one, 40. So, of the entire fucking internet industry here, 83% is controlled by two guys. With a new fiber company owning another 10%, so there's 5% that is not part of three companies.
Why?
We sure love duopolies. And that's the thing. There's two big internet companies, and the other one doesn't have a connection to our house. And that's the thing. Because they don't have an internet connection to my house. That's a shame, isn't it? It's unbelievable. Go for... That's ridiculous. Great. Let me guess. Now I'm gonna ask them what are the login details for the account so I can contact them, and then I'm gonna say just look it up yourself in some kind of book somewhere. Lavinia Woodward, a medical student and aspiring surgeon, attacked her ex-boyfriend Thomas Circle in the leg with a knife, as well as a glass, a jam jar, and a laptop in a drug-fueled rage at her university accommodation at Oxford University on the 30th December last year. Judge Ian Pringle, QC, previously said a jail sentence was too severe for Woodward because it could ruin her medical career. He also added that the actions of extraordinary able young lady appeared to be a complete one-off. Ah, yes. Let's try and kill someone while you're in a prestigious university. Apparently you can get away with it. Just a big fine.
Gonna download this VOD in case you kill someone in the next 10, 20 years.
I am not in a prestigious university. I'm not even in a university.
Not yet, but in 20 years, Nick, who knows? That's why I said...
No, I got kicked out my program because I was too shit. I failed the year. So I'm not allowed to return until, I think, yeah, technically I could start the bachelor degree again next year. But that's no use.
Yeah, but 5 years down the line, you might go, yeah, fuck it, I want to do this.
No,
Forgetting
because-
about
because
this
then
conversation.
Because then it's faster for me to go straight to a master's with the degree I have now. All I have to do is get another few subjects, like another few courses,
Nick,
and then
Nick, we don't need to find details. You will be in a prestigious position
No.
to kill someone in 20 years,
no, thank you.
which you
And
said
then,
you were going to do.
I
So-
never said I was going to do.
You said it's plausible. But as someone on his way to a respectable, career, raises cause for suspicion.
No. If I'm going to kill anyone, it'll be myself first.
I just feel bad. Do you need a hug? Oh, Nick, on the subject.
What do you mean? I'm using the fucking account name.
If you were going to kill yourself, Nick, what would be? Oh no, you live in you live in the Netherlands. You just jump in front of a train.
I was gonna
That's
say
the
I do not
easiest
live
for
in
you.
Amsterdam.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh my god! And then I tried to log in and they sent an SMS to fucking. Oh my.
An app is clearly not enough.
Like it's the app. Like, So to start a support ticket through an app or to ask questions, you need two-factor authentication.
They really don't want people to support tickets, do they?
No, there's no way you can hide this. It's just gonna be a troubleshooting stream now.
You should plug your phone into your laptop and screen record that.
Nah, because it's got internet and login in details, which is probably not something I should share online.
No?
If you say so. By the way, saying to therapists that cutting your wrist is too much work to kill yourself isn't the right answer. I can kind of see why, yeah. But to at the same time, I would say something similar to that. I ask. Dad should have gotten an SMS with a code. I need it to log in. And then my mom's gonna say, your dad will go take a look. Okay, there we go. We got the code. What do you mean Apple Safari? It's like name of this device. Apple Safari of... We're in an app. So what they've done is make a website into an app. So it's not really an app. It's just a website built into sort of half of an application. So it's just running a browser inside of an app. Like, really?
For an internet company, I find that to be
Ziggo,
quite
vendor.
insulting.
Yeah, reject all cookies. Fuck you. A secure way of logging in. Logging in with facial recognition, biometrics, or fingerprint. There's already two-factor. Well, how does my fingerprint make it more secure? You need to get aspirin or other blood thinning drug, then slice lengthwise, go to a hot bathtub or shower, and then it is like a 40-60% chance. Way too much work. Service. Sure. You have permission to check the devices that are on my network to give me advice on the best network settings. They can do a smart scan to find a possible cause or solution to any problems. Connect to my network. And then yeah, okay. Do the nice smart service scan. Jesus Christ. I had to press the button 3 times before it worked. Okay. No network interruptions on their network. The network to my house. The main connection of the modem cable. It's scanning. So apparently they have this scan. Okay. The last 24 hours, my internet was stable. The last 24 hours, my internet was stable. Bro, what is this scan? Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Yeah. Contact. Where's the chat?
I bet it like opens you up to a browser page for a chat.
I already told you, Bender, Ziggo. Like, there's a chat button at the top right, like the speech bubbles. I click on it. Ziggo community. Call Ziggo. Our stores. Give feedback. And then online. Okay, here. Send a message. No notifications. Okay. Let me quickly. Sinds het vervangen van de oude modem en het gebruiken van de nieuwe zijn er veel in van de nieuwe komt vaak voor dat er tot wel 40% packet los ervaren wordt. Yeah, I mean it's the provider that 43% of the country has. Really? I remember last year he had a lot of issues, or 2 years ago. Hoewel het niet continu zo erg is, komt dit in vlagen voor en is het goed te merken. Daarnaast ligt de snelheid vaak ook 3 keer zo laag als Google. Okay, I've typed my message. How can I send it?
Okay.
There we go. The button to send the message just gets great. I get an instant response.
Automated.
Yeah. Alternate. Welcome. Nice that your message that you're contacting us for the messenger. Tell us more about your question so we can help you as well as possible. Have you did this before? Have you already done this? Then you can wait for the close the screen. We will respond to your message as quickly as possible. It's not even a live chat. There's actually no way. What's the point of saying in the Vodafone and Ziggo app you can reach us 24/7 with using a message through the messenger? And then I get a response back of, we'll message you back whenever the fuck we want.
It's gonna take at least 3 days.
Yeah. Well, I guess I better put on my notifications for that shitty app. Actually, just... So now if I do send message... Okay, the message does get sent. I thought they would erase it, honestly.
Oh.
Liars? I mean, yeah. I mean, technically, yeah, they're available 24/7. You can send them a message. They never promise they'll respond. I expected if you say we're available, like 24/7, then I would expect, yeah. Actually, fucking unbelievable. And this is what you pay 62 euros a month for. Cheapest internet package as well, you know? Ah, yeah. Okay. I forgot to put the word is in the text. Oh well, they can read through over that mistake. They probably have some kind of person that barely knows how to speak Dutch on it anyway. Oh, that's fun. Because, like, it's not just in CS. Last time when I played War Thunder, the tanks started flying. Like, I made a short out of it as well. The tanks just started levitating. It's happened multiple times. Like, it happens in fucking War Thunder as well. Like, they just take off. Like... What is this? Oh, good, Bender. You have a good night. Yeah. Yeah, good to see you again. Because this is not just... It's not just CS. It's everything. Oh, wait. Is it possible that... Oh, they're saying they can call, so I might just end the stream. Okay, I'm probably gonna end stream because they're offering to call now. Even though it's way out of their service times. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Can't complain.
I'm gonna go. And then hopefully I'll have my Wi-Fi fixed for tomorrow.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, thank you for being here, guys. I'm gonna quickly go. they might be calling my dad. So I'll quickly go. Anyway, have a good night, all of you, and do 2 oxes.
Good night.
Good night.